There's this, Latino woman that's calling out her people and explaining to them the real position that they're in the system of white supremacy, because there's some Latinos that really think that they're on the team with white supremacy and that's the Jedi mind trick. They make you think you're on the team. They'll use you for their nefarious purposes. But at the end of the day, it is no retirement with white supremacy. They always going to break you. They always going to cast you aside, and they love to deceive you. But let's go ahead and roll this clip of this woman because she's speaking nothing but the real.
Since my videos keep getting taken down when I call out my own people, let's try this shit again. To my Latinos, particularly my Mexican people, when you push your internalized racism onto people who are darker than us, you are doing the work of the colonizer. Just because you're a lighter shade of brown doesn't give you any favor with the palm-colored people. They will smile in your face while you clean and build their homes, landscape their yards, watch their children, and work in their fields. Land that they stole from us, by the way. And then behind your backs, they turn around and say that you're lazy, just want handouts, contribute to poverty. They call you rapists, drug dealers, and murderers. They complain that you're stealing their jobs, yet these are the jobs that they don't want to do themselves. They make you work 20 times as hard to earn the same shit that they got for working 20 times less as hard. They pay you shitty wages, make you work in subpar working conditions, and don't give you any kind of health benefits. If you think you're gaining favor with them by pushing your internalized racism onto our Afro-Mexicans, our Afro-Indigenous, our Afro-Latinos, and our Black Americans, you are sadly mistaken. They don't care about you, and they never will. So stop trying to kiss their asses as if they are. They give you just enough so that way you can destroy your own people while they sit in the corner laughing, knowing that you are doing the hard work for them, while they reap all the fucking benefits, and you get very little in return. You are being used and exploited, and they will never see you more than just another brown person. Remember that when you think you're superior to somebody who is darker than you.
Everything this woman said was really spot on how America treats Latinos. Some of them think that because they're getting jobs that, like she said, is true, that not many people want to do, especially them folks. They don't want to do any kind of manual labor jobs because it went from my ancestors to doing all the manual labor, cooking and cleaning and landscaping and building and all of that. And then when my people say, oh, hell no, we need to be paid the right way. We need to have a good and fair wage. The first thing they done was went to the Caribbean and they tried to recruit black people from the Caribbean, telling them that we're lazy. Black Americans are lazy. How are we so lazy? And we built the whole country. It wouldn't be in America if black Americans did not build it. So they tried to tell them we were lazy because we wanted to get paid equally and fairly, brought over Caribbean people and other African brothers and sisters, telling them the same thing. Oh, they're so lazy. Oh, they're lazy. Yeah, you guys work so hard. They play this game with people, right? And then now, because a lot of Caribbean people, African people realize, wait a minute, hold on. I'm not working for them little pennies. No, you pay me the right amount of money. No, I need mines. Okay, well, now let's go to the Latin American people. Let's tell them the same thing. Yeah, see, them black Americans and this group and that group, oh, they're so lazy. Oh, they're lazy. You guys work so hard. And look, we're going to let you guys come to the country. It don't matter about our laws. We just let you come and you can go work in the fields and you can work in our houses and you can do all kind of things like that. We'll give you a job. And some people thinking they're getting a deal. And then some of the internalized, white supremacists in Latin America, they come in and say, oh, look at the black people. Oh, because how Afro-Latinos are treated in Latin America as well. But they're really getting screwed at the end of the day. They are. Because if you look at actually the, breakdown of who makes what per year, black Americans still make more than Latinos every year. Why? It's because black Americans is not going to tolerate working certain jobs for low pay. This country never wants to pay equal and fair wages to nobody. And if they can misuse people who's coming from dire situations to do the jobs that they don't want to do, I have never in my life seen them folks, or like some of y'all say in the palm colors, I have never seen them out in the field picking anything. Anything was had there in the sun all day and it's just them. Never really seen it like that. Every time I look up, it's some darker skinned person doing all the manual labor, and what they're doing, they're the supervisor. That's what they're doing. You know, they watching, they pointing, they doing this and that and third, but never see them doing all the manual labor like that. Unless it's a high paying job. If it's a high paying job, then I see them doing some manual labor. When it comes to going to the field and picking strawberries and picking grapes, oh no, you don't see them out there doing that. Then on top of that, white supremacy, what they doing to Latinos is you're bringing them over here, and they just busted them having a slavery ring right here in America in 2022. The federal government just busted people doing that, had them in trailers and fences with electric fences. You know, they couldn't leave. They were violating the women out there. No different than what they were doing during the slavery times with my ancestors. So they're literally putting them right into slavery all over again. This is why it's like, I don't know why anybody got a problem with Black America, because we didn't do nothing to you. It's Black Americans bringing you over from Latin America and putting you in slave-like conditions. We're not doing that to you. We have but done nothing but try to befriend you. Hell, we wanted a coalition with you when Black people were saying Black and brown. Now we know, of course, now that there was no such thing as a coalition because it's not nothing that you wanted. And that's fine, because nobody should be forcing a coalition on you that you didn't ask for. So I'm not blaming you for that at all. I'm not blaming you. I understand, right? And like I will always repeat this, there are individuals in all groups that could see, the way we all should be and want to work toward that and want to work with Black people. And I will always work with those individual people of all groups. If you are truly an ally, I will consider you as an individual an ally. I don't consider groups an ally, but I consider individuals who put in the work as an ally. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that 100%. But you have to understand what this woman is telling you. Those of you in the Latino community, she's right. That is your position in white supremacy. We not your problem. We not your enemy. No matter what Nuri Martinez is saying in LA, we are not the problem. Trust me, your problem is white supremacy. But you really think them folks is going to really favor you? They're all in for themselves. We know this. We know this is Black America. We've been around these people for hundreds upon hundreds of years. We know. And when we try to tell you, a lot of times, a lot of you don't listen till you find out the hard way. So listen to your sister here, your fellow sister. Don't reject her because she's telling you the truth. But, let me know what y'all think about, what this woman is saying here, because like I said, all the truth is coming out, and that's good. We're living in the age of knowledge. And I said before, TikTok is a confessional for a lot of people, and I enjoy it.